Hi everyone, this is Grace. How are you? You know, we would live up to age 100, and if so, and you were to retire around age 60 or 65, that means you would have another 35 to 40 years to live. And then the point is, when you retire, do you have enough money or do you have residual income source to cover your living expense and cover your medical expense for the next 35 to 40 years? That is the issue. That's why I want you to redesign your life and get ready so that you don't feel scared about running out of your money as you get old. So if you remember about 3 days ago in my video, day 317. First of all, thank you so much for your support. Today is my day 320. So I have 46 more years to go to complete my 1 year challenge. So thank you so much for your friendship and the support, listening to my video every day. But anyhow, so 3 days ago, in my day 317 video, the title was, If You Love Your Family, Get Healthy. That was my title, because if you live your family, you better stay healthy. Don't have chronic disease coming from obesity. And if you were to get some vascular disease or diabetes, it would be your family. They would suffer. Your spouse and your children would suffer because they have to take care of you, and the medical cost would be so much in the United States. So please do your best to lose your weight and stay healthy. But you know, many people get disappointed or discouraged after they decide to become healthy. This is why, you know, in the United States, I was told in January, many gym membership, the new membership will be going up because of the New Year's resolution. Many Americans say, okay, I'm going to lose weight this year. I'm going to do exercise so that in summer I can look sexy in my bikini or in my bathing suit. So many people rush to gym. They sign up membership in January. And guess what? They say by March, majority of them will quit gym. I think because they get discouraged, and it is rough, it is tough and rough really to try to lose weight. So there is one thing I like you to realize today. My purpose of video today is you have to realize how many years, how long did it take you to get your body weight right now? How many years? Do you remember the last time you were skinny? You know, like me, my husband, when we got married, he was so skinny. His, belt size was maybe 28, 26. Today, he's like, I don't know, 36. To me, it's like, con artist. I marry you when you were skinny and handsome, and now who are you, But anyhow, so you have to realize how long did it take you to carry so many weights around your belly? And then realize that, then just be realistic. If it takes you 20 years to be what you are today, then just be ready. It might take you another 20 years to get back to what you used to look like. But don't get discouraged, because now, as I said in the very beginning, we would live up to age 100. So let's say 10 years, 20 years, it will make much difference if we were to live in, for 100 years. And now this is what happened. If you remember, I was fat because I don't like to do exercise, and my career is more like sitting. So And there was about 10 years ago in Los Angeles, there is a Asian bakery opened up, and their bread was so good, especially the bread come fresh from oven. So I used to go there and I used to wait until my favorite bread come out from the oven. And then when it's there, I used to buy like, I don't know, 3, 5 pieces of my favorite bread, pastry. And I always got the coffee and I buy 1 piece right at the bakery before I go home. And then I go home, I take the rest of the breads home, and then I eat again. So I was eating that many breads, my favorite bread, and as a result, I gained like additional 10, 20 pounds, just like that, about 1 year, 2 years. So I realized when I follow this book, The Plant Paradox, this is in Japanese, the book has been translated into 18 languages. So there's no excuse for you not to pick up a copy. But anyhow, so I came across with this book in April last year, 2018, and I start following. And I'm lucky. In 6 months, I was able to lose about 20 pounds or 9 kilograms. So this is the thing. I knew ever since that bakery opened in Los Angeles and I started eating that particular bread, I gained this 20 pounds. So it was about 2, 3 years since I started eating that bread. And so that's why when I start doing this diet, I was realistic. I thought, okay, it would take me maybe 1, 2 years. But in reality, it took me just 6 months to lose all of that 20 pounds. And of course, the results may vary. It took me 6 months to lose 20 pounds. Perhaps for you, might be shorter, faster, or longer. It depends, right? And another thing was, when I was in the 30s, I didn't take any supplements, no vitamins, because I used to believe you can take enough nutrition from your food. That's what I thought. But then when I was in 30s, I was hardworking career person. 2 times, can you believe 2 times I collapsed from overwork? I collapsed. I was taken to ER by ambulance, and I stayed overnight in the hospital 2 times when I was in 30s. So since then, my girlfriend told me, you better take supplements, you better take vitamins. Trust me, nutrition from food is not good enough. So I started taking. And then I work with pharmaceutical companies, and also I work with Fortune 500 companies. So many supplements, the brands I've tried because they are my clients, corporate clients. So I tried their products, but about 2012. So that's, let's see, now is 2019. So 7 years ago, I came across with this particular company through my work too. So I start taking this. So today I take these supplements, and I take this one. This really helps me to get rid of jet lag, and this helps me to build up my immune system. I'm not making any medical claim, but because I take all of these, really, ever since 2012, I haven't caught flu, I haven't caught cold. And also, I take this one for my brain. So my brain is not that forgetful. I don't have a brain fog. And also, this lectin-free diet written by a medical doctor, Dr. Stephen Gundry. So again, see, I take all of these, and I take about triple the dose. Any supplement, they have recommended dose. I take triple the dose. You know why? This is another medical doctor, Dr. Nugent. He wrote a book about glyconutrition, and he happened to have a speech in Los Angeles. So I went there, and this medical doctor say the recommended dose is just a recommended dose, but the best amount you need to take is dependent on three things. Number one, your age. That makes sense, right? If you are like senior citizen, of course you need to take more amount as compared to teenager or people in 20s, because age requires you more amount. And number two, he said, whether or not you have existing disease or your health condition. So even the same age, same sex, but one person has existing disease like a chronic disease, whereas the other person is very healthy, then of course the recommended dose might be different. Makes sense. Now the third factor he mentioned was your stress level. Your stress level. That makes sense because my career is a hard, real high stress job. How stressful? Usually every once a month I'm flying international flight. So jet lag is my life. I live with jet lag. And also my career is such a high stress that many of the people, usually they die or they don't make it by age 50. It's very stressful. So that's why I need to take triple the dose, 3 times as much as this recommended dose, because I'm in high stress caliber. Okay, so then having said that, I said I was in 30s. I collapsed from over fatigue, hard work. 2 times I was in ambulance, taken to ER. So person like me, even though I take all of these supplements, triple the dose, but it took me like this 7 years to really appreciate. I feel good, I feel healthy, and also thank you for this book, The Plant Paradox, the diet. You are what you eat after all. So with this and the gym, now this is my 3rd year since I joined the gym. I take yoga class, so my body is as flexible as I used to be in my 20s. And I have more stamina, energy that I can swim 1,000 meters. In my life, I never was able to swim 1,000 meters. But see, so that's my point. It takes, just be realistic, it takes as many years as what you are today. So if you are heavy, fat, or if you have some chronic disease, you just have to remember how many years did it take you to be this fat or this unhealthy. How many years it took you to develop chronic disease. Then you can be more realistic. Just sign up for gym this month. By March, you will be, discouraged. So don't be like that. Okay, that's all for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.